Welcome to our health and safety video. Today, I'll explain deeply about one of the most important machines in the workshop, which is a lathe machine, and how to work safe and avoid any injuries that happen to us while you are using a lathe machine.
Hello everyone, my name is Farsal Blushi, and today our journey's video will start with the lathe machine. Lathe machine is one of the most important machine that we need to know about it as an engineer, and it's called a mother of the all machine tools. It can be defined as a machine tool that's used to remove the metal from the workpiece to give it a desired shape and size. And now, let's know the working principle of the lathe. First, it's hold the work between two supporters called centers. Then, the chuck or the face plates is also used to holding the work. The face plate is mounted on a machine spindle. The cutting tool is held and supported on a tool post, and the movement of the job is rotation about the spindle axis. And the tool is feed against of the revolving work. After that, the movement of the tool is either parallel or at any inclination of the work axis. So we must be careful when we use the lathe machine to avoid any hazard that may happen during the operation. Now let's explore the common types of lathe machine. Speed lathe is named because of their very high speed of the head stack spindle and the application of the speed lathe in wood turning, metal spinning and operation. Engine lathe machine, or sometimes is called a center lathe. It's the most common type of lathe and is widely used in the workshop. Bench lathe machine. It's small lathe which can mount it on the workbench. It's used for light jobs. Tool room lathe. It's similar to an engine lathe. It's designed for obtaining accuracy. It's used for manufacturing precision components such as dies and tools, and hence it's called as a tool room lathe. A special purpose lathe. It's provided with the special features to perform a particular job. Automatic lathe machine. A lathe in which the workpiece is automatically feed and removed without using an operator. And the last type is CNC lathe. It's abbreviation computer numerical control. It's used for complex and very high accuracy jobs. Now let's move to the most important part of this video, which is the safety side. There are two aspects that we must focus on, which is a machine safety and personal safety. First, we must ensure the safety of the machine so that we can achieve the goal without any damage, and we must follow the following steps. First, keep the machine clean and in good conditions. Second, ensure you know how to stop the machine before starting it. Third, switch off the machine immediately if anything goes wrong. Fourth, check oil levels before first starting the machine. And at last, do not use a damaged tool. A personal safety play an important role in lathe machine due to the risks that involve in working with a rotating machine, as well as we use a cutting tool. And when we operating a lathe machine, it's important to follow a series of steps to ensure safety. First of all, wear personal protective equipment. Then, use the correct size of the tools and do not touch the revolving chuck. Moreover, do not lean on the machine and report any accident, however small, immediately. And at last, do not wear gloves while working on a rotating machine. Now, we reached the end of the lathe machine part. Thank you for your attention, and now we will move to the second part, which is lab chemistry safety with Hamoud.
Thank you, Faris. And now I will talk about safety precautions in chemistry labs. And in this part, I will discuss with you three main points about it. So let's start first with why is lab safety important? Lab safety important because it prevents triple losses in income and production and saves lives and the environment. Guidelines must be put into place and upheld by labs in order to shield students from any potential risks that may areas at work and operation that is well regulated is safe. The first point talk about ensures proper use of laboratory equipment. To safely operate any laboratory equipment, including crucibles, Bunsen burners, and other instruments involving intense heat or dangerous materials, laboratory students must undergo extensive training. It takes a steady touch to use the very delicate instruments necessary to handle lab chemicals safely and correctly. The danger of students' injuries and costly equipment damage is decreased by following lab safety regulations, which outline the risks and safe handling techniques specific to each piece of equipment. The next point talk about promote safe handling of hazardous materials. To guarantee safety, hazardous chemicals, flammable liquid, and other substances must be handled cautiously in labs. Toxic fumes can create respiratory problems and long-term health difficulties. Chemical spills can result in crippling burns and rashes. This is the reason it is circled that chemical containers are labeled. By guaranteeing that all students handling hazardous materials receive the appropriate training and are informed of all safe handling related to the compounds they frequently handle. Lab safety rules reduce these hazards. The third point in this part is about ensures students stay safe in hazardous environments. Ultimately, lab safety keeps students members informed about any risks that may arise in the lab. Students are reminded by lab safety regulations to wear the appropriate PPE, including lab coats, gloves, and goggles. They indicate where the lab is and how to use all safety equipment correctly. Lab students are protected from any risks to their health and safety in the lab by having instructions on self-defense and emergency procedure.
Thank you, Mahmoud, for your information. Now we will move for my part, which is about welding machine.
Welding machines are tools that join material parts using heat to form a permanent bond. They are vital in constructions and manufacturing for creating strong structures and products. Different welding methods cite various materials and applications, and safety gear is crucial due to the risk involved. Let's move to the content of the video. First, the work principle of welding machine. Second, machine safety of arc welding. Third, personal safety of arc welding. Fourth, main parts of welding machine. First, work principle of arc welding. Arc welding machine work by generation an electrical arc between an electrode and the workpiece. This arc produces intense heat, melting both the electrode and the workpiece, which fails to form a weld joint when they cool. The machine controls the voltage, current, and polarity to ensure the proper welding conditions. Second, personal safety of arc welding. The first point will be about wear appropriate protective clothes and gear to minimize the risk. Second, ensure proper eye protection with a welding helmet to protect eyes from intense light and heat. Third, protect skin from burns by covering exposure area because we are dealing with volatile materials. Fourth, avoid looking directly at the welding arc without proper shield to prevent harmful eye injury from welding gallery. Third, machine safety of arc welding. The first point will be about keep the work area clean and organized to avoid moving the workpiece during this process. Second, ensure proper ventilation to avoid inhaling fumes because they are a CO2 emissions and it's toxic. Third, avoid touching hot surface to ensure you will not burn yourself. Fourth, inspecting equipment for defects before use it in crucial because it's ensure the safety of the operator and the efficiency of the equipment. The last point will be about the main parts of the welding machine. First, welding power source. Provide a stable current for effective and consistent welding. Second, load cable. Flexible and durable, essential for connecting welding equipment. Third, electrolyte holder. Secure the electrolyte, allowing precise control during welding. Workpiece connections. Ensure a good electrical circuit and important for weld quality. The last part is welding table. Offer a stable surface and improve safety and the work accuracy.
Thank you for your attention. That's all about health and safety in the lab and workshop. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments.